Hello everyone, welcome to Car TV where we look at all the fun stuff. Today is gonna be a different kind of video because I'm gonna show you something extraordinary, something that doesn't exist yet. And I had this idea and I wanted to show it to all of you. Here it is. This is the idea. This is the blueprint of a place called Auto City Sepang. This place doesn't exist yet, and this place is special because it's a duty-free zone. Duty-free zone means tax-free. Tax-free, you know? And what's so special about this place? Let me introduce you to this idea. Whoever is going to be the Prime Minister of Malaysia in 5, 10 years in the future, or 15 years in the future, maybe after 2030 or something, whenever they get the budget to build this place, I hope it happens, because Malaysia is a country which, you know, I think all of us in Malaysia love cars. So we gotta have an auto city, you know, not Glen Mary, not Klang. No, this place is all messed up, right? There's a kedai mamak there, there's a kedai barber there, there's a kedai runcit there. No. We need a place specifically just for automotive and cars. If you have seen the place, it's called I think it's Motor City. Motor City in Dubai. They have a place called Motor City. It's not that big, maybe like less than 100 hectares, but they create that place to be a motor city for cars. So for all those enthusiasts, those crazy nerds, those auto journalists, those people who love cars, no matter you like JDM cars, you like cars on 4 wheels, you like cars off-road, you like sports cars, you like supercars, you like normal cars, you like Proton Saga, you like Volvo, you like Mercedes-Benz, you like Ferrari, whatever, Bugatti, whatever you want. There's a place for it. And Malaysia doesn't have it, so we gotta build it. Alright? And this is the idea. So I'll put a picture of that Motor City of Dubai in the video so you all can have a look. It actually exists on Google Maps. Just go and have a look at it. So anyway, the Emiratis have already built their Motor City. So in Malaysia, we also have to have the Auto City. But what makes this place special? This is no ordinary place, folks. This is a place where you can buy your cars cheaper because it's a duty-free zone. I'll explain why it's a duty-free zone at the end of the video. But let's just have a look at this map that I've drawn. Okay, it's going to be somewhere south, near Sepang, near Sabjaya, Putrajaya. I'll put the area where it's going to be. Hopefully, if the government at the time in the future can actually allocate a certain space of land and build this city, it'd be a wonderful place, right? So this is how it is. This is the north. So if we were coming from the north, it would be, this is the end going up. But if you're coming from KL or PJ, we're coming down from here, okay? And then if you can see, I will blow it up a little bit here so you can all see the map. You come up from here, and then there's this road here, long road, okay? And it turns into this one circle, like this is a road here, and then it goes like one roundabout, you know, like those roundabouts in if you've seen those big roundabouts and say Putrajaya, or you've been to China, or you've been to Russia, you have these big roundabouts. Also, I'll put some pictures whenever I explain things so you get an idea what I'm talking about. I'll put pictures randomly on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So these big roundabouts, okay? And then we have this industrial shop lots, they call it. These industrial shop lots. In the middle here, These are for the prime examples of the brands, car brands. So in this middle here, we have Volvo, we have Rolls-Royce, we have Lexus, we have Ducati, we have Lamborghini, we have Ferrari, and then in the pavilion round pavilion center of the circle of all the industrial lots, we have a pavilion here, and it has a Bugatti showroom. Okay, and then we have Condensate from Sweden, we have McLaren, we have Lotus, we have Aston Martin, we have Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen. These are the top brands. Okay, I'll explain the top brands, and they are special in this round circle of industrial shop lots here. I'll put a picture of what it looks like. Okay, and then we have a road down here, and it goes to all the normal brands. You know, we have another industrial shop lots all over here. So we have GWM, we have Jayco, we have Tesla, we have Jaguar, we have Maserati, we have Mini, BMW, what is this? Harley Davidson, brum brum brum, you know, Audi, more than us, if you're a motorbike fan, Ford, Genesis, Chery, BYD, Peugeot. This is what? Dodge. We have Hyundai, we have Kia, we have Fiat, we have Porsche, we have Proton, we have Neta, we have what is this again? I can't see, it's too small. Okay, we have Bentley, we have MG, we have Mitsubishi, we have Citroen, we have Daihatsu, BAIC, we have Toyota here, we have Nissan, Honda, Produa, GWM, Jayco, I just explained. So we have all the normal brands, the mainstream car brands, all at the shop lots over here. We have a road, and on the top section I'm here, we have exhibition hall. I put a picture on that, what the exhibition hall should look like. We have a free parking space here, like a valet parking space in the first class parking space, whatever, and people can actually walk. I'll explain that later. And up here we have another road. Come to the main road here. This one over here goes to KLIA. It goes to Sepang F1 circuit, and this road goes straight. Okay, so you know where I'm pointing. I'm pointing to the south. And then you turn right here. This is the gate D of this entire Auto City. And we have the fire department here. We have the police department here. We have the Columbia Asia Hospital. That's the reason why we have to have a hospital in this city. So there's one Columbia Hospital in this city. There's a police station and also the fire department. And then this allocated space over here is for the off-road track, off-road dirt track, and this one is for like for example, you have Ford over here, their showroom, right? And they want to do some presentation of their new Ford Raptor or Everest or whatever brand, or some 4x4 brand wants to do a road show, you know, whatever, and they want to show off their 4x4 cars or whatever. This area of piece of land here is going to be converted into a dirt track with the mud, the sand, the off-road, all the hills and stuff like that. So this space, a few acres to do it, be great. And then down here, so this side is all the new cars, like all the new cars. If you have new cars, you want to service your car, you want to buy new cars, all here. Okay, and then in the middle here, all the premium luxurious and exclusive brands. Okay, and then down here you have a parking lot to park cars. Okay, and here you have another parking lot as well. And here in the middle here, this empty space, we put a helipad. Why we put a helipad in the middle here? Because if the king of Dubai wants to fly in from KLIA to this place to see cars, he will take a helicopter, right? If the king of Brunei wants to come all the way from Brunei and land in this city, he'll take a helicopter, right? If the king or the president of Indonesia wants to come to Malaysia and he wants to fly right into this helipad, right? He wants to see cars in Malaysia. So whoever you are, if you're a billionaire, trillionaire, or you're just someone with extra cash and you have a private jet, you have a helicopter, you have whatever, and these exclusive customers, these prestige customers, and And these prestige customers that want to come to this place, right? They can take the helicopter and they can land in the middle here. And when they arrive, the first thing they see at 360 degrees around them is all the premium luxurious brands. Rolls-Royce, Ducati, Bugatti, Klang, McLaren. I mean, the order of all these, it depends, okay, right? Does it have to be Ferrari has to be here? It could be here in the future, but Bugatti or whatever the most top brand in the world must always be in the pavilion. Get that right, okay? And then we go onto this side here. There's another road here. For this roundabout here goes down here. There's another road. And then we have shop lots. I'll put a picture of what the shop lots all should look like. Double-story shop lots. These are shop lots for workshop, car accessories, stuff like that. Car accessories, workshop. And you want to change your car tires, want to change your bumper, your spoiler, you want to install new DVD player, whatever, all that stuff. So all this here. Down here is some space, like 4, 5, 6,000 square feet lots rented by the town council in Auto City here to the tenants who want to rent this land. This is for the empty space for used car dealers. So used car dealers, they can rent all these empty lots and they can put all their used cars and actually build a shop, used car shop lot here. All the used cars. Alright, so all the used car dealers will be located over here. This side on the right here is all about used cars. And then we have another road in the middle here, we have another road here. And then we have another set of shop lots here. Shop lot. And then we have another empty space for used car dealers. They can use that space, put some, like the zinc roof and stuff, and then put their cars under there. These used car dealers in Malaysia, you know what they do. They can open a used car shop lot here, so many, right? And sell the cars, used cars. And then over here we have another road, main road here, and then we have a parking lot. This parking lot, the price, metro parking or whatever, business parking, business want to take over this parking lot here to make business, and then maybe charge 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit an hour per entry. You can charge parking here. So we have a lot of base here, maybe 200 cars, another 100 here, 100 here, And then we can also have some parking, roadside parking here, stuff. And then on the top here, this is the entertainment zone or the social zone. We have shop lots also here, but basically for restaurants, for bars and restaurants. And in the middle here you have a disco club. Maybe a disco club, a strip club, I don't know. In the future, maybe there's a disco club here, a strip club. We want to give some entertainment to people, right? Okay. And then here we have a shopping mall. This shopping mall here is called the administrative zone. We have a shopping mall here. Looks made something like I want to say like a normal mid-sized shopping mall with a supermarket inside, some retail stores and stuff. Very nice. I put a picture of Quayside Mall, whatever it is. It's a very nice place, and that kind of shopping mall is perfect for this location. And then we have a tower. This is a corporate building, for administrative purposes. We have a tower C, tower B, and tower A. I put a picture of the building so you can get an idea what type of building should be there. It looks really, really nice. I found one from Dubai and it looks a very nice building. If we have 3 of these towers here, we can have these towers for like auto journalists, media companies, some, law companies, law firm companies. You want to buy a car and then you have some law issues, law companies, some engineering companies, some marketing sales companies, or magazine companies, or some marketing companies want to take pictures, those car babes, you always have those car babes in auto shows, right? All the car babes and everything. I mean, those companies, they gotta work somewhere. So this is the center of Auto City. You have all these kind of companies that want to open up here because they all want to be in the car industry, and all these other type of businesses, like administrative businesses, I might say, that make automotive interesting and fun, right? So all those companies will be based here in this tower A, tower B, tower C. And also, you know, you want to do all those photography and everything. Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, you know, or maybe they can have their, you know, some of the companies, because these are like all the workshop and the showrooms. There's not space to have extra space, working space. You can also have in the towers here. So stuff like that. So we move on, and over here it will be a housing area, because people who work here may be a little bit far to go back to PJ. So we also have to construct a little bit of housing, like semi-D or some small medium-sized apartments or terrace houses, so residential area here. And then we have some residential area here as well. There's a go-kart track for kids here, I forgot to add. This is the main road. Okay, this road up here, this is gate C. If you go straight, it goes to Port Dickson and goes to Negeri Sembilan. And then down here is gate B. You have an arch. So every gate has an arch. So welcome to Auto City has an arch here, so I draw an arch. Okay, this goes to Klang. This road is the only road from Klang that the lorries can come in and send the logistics equipment. And this road, lorries cannot come in. This one also cannot, and this one also shouldn't lah. So if you're from Klang, Klang has a road from here. It connects to some of the roads nearest to Klang, so all the cars and logistical equipment can come from this road. So all the roads here are maintained and then doesn't create all the potholes. So one road specifically just for logistics for the lorries and everything. So just remember that. Okay, and here we have a petrol station and an EV charging station. All right, and down here at the bottom here, this is the exciting part. All right, this is a long road, and this place is very special. You know, we have a long road here, and then we have a traffic light in the middle here, but it's a 4-lane road, main road. You know, there are 2 lanes, one going left, one going straight, and then one going right to this road up here. Okay, and then this road, if you come down from here, you go here, then you turn right. You have a watchtower, like those racing track, like the Nürburgring in Nürburgring, I think it's in Germany or something. Nürburgring, you know those racing tracks. You have those, like those guys on the watchtower, seeing the cars drive by very fast in the racetrack. You have those watchtower here with the racing flag. Okay, you have one of those, and then you have one corner, one road here. It turns to the right. It goes in. It goes in a hill. This is a hilly valley, a very hilly valley with some green, a lot of green, you know, like trees and everything. But the roads are windy, winding roads, like in the Alps, Switzerland Alps. You have all those windy, windy roads. For example, like Genting Sempah, you know, all the roads are very curved, you know. So this road is purposely built so that when people test drive the cars from all these showrooms, no matter is a used car, new car, or the most exclusive Bugatti Chiron or Bugatti whatever, you can actually drive your car here. And you got the winding roads here. See, you can test the handling, agility, and then at the bottom down here, you come to this called the Devil's Corner. This Devil Corner, is actually like it's like a peak. The road is like a V shape. It has a very sharp edge, and you have to really slow down and take a very tight turn. Why this turn is very important? Because you want to test the car's radius in the steering wheel, want to test the agility, how much turning ratio you can get. So this Devil's Corner, very important. And then we're going to have like I'm going to pick the picture here. There's going to be like a wall here, and then we can actually put like a graffiti, you know, those art graffiti from Kampung Baru in KL. A lot of these people like to do art, like graffiti, spray on the wall, everything. So we're gonna have one guy to come and spray one really nice graffiti of a nice speed demon or whatever, you know, and say, put his face here, you know, like the speed demon, and like a picture and stuff, or graffiti. It makes it really, really cool, you know, and then it looks very nice. I'll put a picture of this corner here, and then you can come down after that and then drive this way, and then there's another watchtower over here, right? And then you can drive up again, do another round. Also, this place is very purposeful because on the left side of over here is the Valencia Golf and Country Club. So the Valencia Golf and Country Club is for the rich and wealthy people who want to have a nice Sunday drive on this windy road here. You know, if you're driving an Aston Martin, or you're driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Porsche or a Mercedes Benz, and you want to hear your exhaust note in this very nice windy road going through the corners here and stuff, and you also want to go, this road also connects here. There's not a lot of cars taking this road because we have the main road up here. This road is purposely just to enter the Valencia Golf and Country Club. So you don't expect any motorists like motorbikes. You don't have any lorries. So this road is specifically just for test drive purposes and for those who want to go to the golf club. That's it. Rich people and people want to test drive cars. So this place is basically just for that. Okay, this road. And then most basically, you want to start from if you're coming out from here, you want to turn to the right and then come here and then do this one round, and then here you can actually start from here, go all the way down here. You can like drive fast. I mean fast, right? Test out the horsepower, how much torque and everything. A straight line until the end, and then go another round. From here to here is maybe around 3 or 4 kilometers long. Very long space. Enough length of the road for any car on the market today. You want to drive 150, 200 also can. But at the end of the road, you have to stop and take a left. You cannot go straight. Okay? And you turn around here, and then you're done. You can go back inside here. So this road is Auto City. You always hear the exhaust note of the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the Pagani, Klang or whatever, Porsche or whatever. Because this is Auto City. Okay? And then down here we have the golf club. That's it. And also for utility purposes, we have the IWK sanitary station, the TNB station here. We also have the parking space here. So people come from PJ and KL, they will go straight here. They will park here. And then we have a pedestrian bridge, a road here, pedestrian bridge. And we cross the road and then come down. And people, we have to walk to all these showrooms or shop lot, industrial shop lots, all the brands. So when you walk, you can actually feel, whenever people test drive cars, they drive across the road, you will see what's the latest car, what's the newest car. People will look, oh, what's the new Audi? Oh, there's the new Volvo, or the new Mercedes, the new Proton, the new Perodua, So you don't have to park your car here. You have a parking space specific for that. So people walk. When you walk, you get to see the cars in person. And when people drive by and driving the test drive cars, you get to see in person. It gives a very personalized feeling. And then you can actually go, oh, where that car go? Or does it go to BYD? Does it go to Perodua? Does it go to GWM? Or does it go that car was driving up the road, going to Bentley? Right? You can walk. There's so many cars. There's BMW, everything. And also when there's exhibitions or the road show, we have a big, long, grand hall here. People can just walk up here and then go into the grand exhibition hall and see all the latest and greatest in the prototype, the whatever cars. And then when they end the show, they can walk back down, take the pedestrian bridge, and then take the parking lot, and then go back to KL. And then we also have a parking space for the VIP. Okay. So for the people who work in this place called the Auto City, right, there also has to be some kind of spirit lah, right? So if you're a Christian, you have a church here. So after all the hard work, you go home, or after the free time, you go and pray. There's also a temple for those people who believe and the other religions. You have a temple space here. This piece of land is basically for the temple people who want to have a temple, have a place of worship. You have a temple, place for build a temple here. You have a place to build a church here. I'll put a picture of what that looks like. And then we also have a mosque here for the Muslim believers. After Friday prayers, we separate the other religions in here because the mosque always has a lot of noise. They always do the azan. So we put the mosque over here, and so that, you know, if there's azan, it doesn't have to disrupt everyone. Because we don't want to put the azan next to the disco club, right? So yeah, doesn't look nice. So we put the mosque over here, and then this is the JPJ. So people who buy all the cars here, you're gonna register your car with JPJ. So the JPJ HQ administrative place is here. Right, just down the road here, JPJ. All right. So that's basically the place, you know. Okay, this is the idea of the Auto City. I'm not sure when anyone is going to, whenever the Prime Minister in the future exists and he has got the budget, a few $1 billion, and we can allocate some space, you know, we can actually build this place, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful place just for auto cars, like for cars. And like, what's so special about this place is because it's duty-free zone. When it's duty-free zone, I will explain about that now. Okay, here it is. Auto City rules. Okay. I will start from the bottom to the top. Okay. So, Auto City rules is this Auto City is special because it has a special postcode for the tax-free zone. So that means this place, it has its own postcode, maybe 10,000, 5,000, whatever the postcode in Sepang is. You have a special postcode, and any business in this location with this postcode, there is no sales tax on it, no sales tax at all. The companies still pay the normal corporate tax, but they don't have any sales tax for 25 years, because it takes about 2 decades for a city or a township to actually grow and become a very profitable township. It takes 20 years. Okay, like Putrajaya, it took 20 years for Putrajaya to become what it is today, right? Putrajaya maju 20 tahun, betul? So we need 25 years to actually build a city and make it profitable. So you gotta make the place duty free, means no sales tax, but the company still pay the corporate tax. Okay, that's number one. Number two, tax free for the 10 years for the top 10 brands. So it can be Bugatti, it can be Bentley, it can be Koenigsegg, it can be Pagani, all the top Italian whatever brands for cars, you know, and they have, it's tax free, right? For their products, most of their products is above 800,000. So the Bugatti Chiron above 800,000, the Bentley, most of their products above 800,000. Lamborghini, their cars are more 1 million, 2 million, right? So their products is tax free, right? There is no corporate tax on their company for selling at this branch only, and also there shouldn't be any sales tax, right? Why? Is so you can encourage the brand to come to Malaysia, a foreign brand to come to Malaysia, a very, like a Bugatti or whatever brand, to come to Malaysia, do business. And because they are you see, a lot of people don't understand this. These big brands like Lamborghini, their products don't really sell like chocolates, okay? They sell, maybe in 1 month they can sell maybe 5 cars, right? Bugatti may sell maybe 10 cars if we have a customer can pay 10 million, right? But it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, right? So to keep these brands to come to Malaysia and set up their business in Malaysia, you gotta give them 10 years corporate tax free, so don't have to pay anything, okay, for 10 years. And also their sales tax is also free for 25 years. So the customer also doesn't have to pay sales tax on the car. You save money, right? And also the company that's selling the car doesn't have to pay corporate tax. So they are able to stay in the business in Auto City in Sepang here for longer. At least for 10 years, until, you know, they can build their savings, their company savings, so they can sustain their business in Auto City, right? And it's also tax free for 5 years for the sales tax, you know, for new car brands, right? So like Proton is not a new car brand, you know. Like for now, like Genesis is a new car brand. It doesn't exist in Malaysia, right? So if they come into Malaysia and do business, you give them corporate tax free for 5 years, just 5 years, so they can actually start their business and be established in the market in Malaysia. So these are the things, okay? And this is why it's special, and only in the Auto City is the only place in the whole country of Malaysia where you can find cars, you can buy new cars or used cars with no SST tax. And this, I'm proposing it right in this video, okay? So if you're watching it, you got to remember this: no SST tax in the cars you buy in Auto City. Anywhere else in the country you have to pay SST tax, but in this Auto City there is no tax for SST tax for cars if you buy any for the first 25 years. So here's an example of a price list, okay? And you see here, look closely, you see this is a price list, right? They put here net selling price with SST tax. They'll put the car here, Honda City for example, 84,560. This price includes the SST tax. If you take that SST tax out of the 84,560, it will be a few $1,000s cheaper. So if you're a customer in Malaysia, would you want to buy your car in Auto City, or you want to buy your car in PJ, Petaling Jaya? Of course not, right? So you will come all the way to Auto City just because you want to buy your car. And people who want to buy a car in Auto City have to fill up a form. They have to come face to face to fill up the form and to pay the booking and everything face to face. You cannot like buy like online, no. So there's a rule, you know. So you must attend to Auto City, come in person to buy the car. You cannot just like, oh, you know, this is a rule because, you know, we want to make it special. Auto City to be a special place where you could buy your new car or your used car with no sales tax, right? So this is the idea why Auto City is special. And the last point is the driving test drive stuff. The driver should not be influenced by any drugs or alcohol, yes, all right? And if if any of the drivers are just consume alcohol in the last 6 hours, they should come back after 6 hours when they are more able to be sober and they can drive properly. No driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And then the fines are much higher. They should have a like, higher fine. Like the first time you get $1,000 fine, second time $2,500, third time 10,000 fine, and then the fourth time if you're driving under influence of alcohol or whatever, and you get so many fines already, you go to jail, right? Yeah, so we keep that clear, right? But then and again, this is the rules for the Auto City Sepang. Yeah, I want to propose this idea. So any of you auto journalists out there, maybe Babi Ang or Pandu Laju, or you know, some Paul Tan Og or Carol or your Qasim, whatever. Think about this. Think about this idea I'm proposing to all of you. We need a place where it's just about cars, okay? And we need to be tax-free. We need the top brands to come to Malaysia, and we need them to stay in Malaysia. And we need to give it tax-free. At least sales tax too. The sales tax too is no sales tax for 25 years for all the cars, but only if you buy the car in Auto City Sepang. If you buy anywhere in the country, you have to still pay SST tax, right? So that's the point, right? So this is the idea I propose, and this is the kind of like the blueprint of the map. And you can do a test drive here, you give all the brands here and everything. And I think if we were able to, everybody was to collaborate from every part of society and every part of, like, you know, every car journalist or car brand out there, or if you're engineer or whatever, you know, and come up with an idea to build this beautiful space called Auto City. And it's a duty-free zone, means it's no sales tax, zero, right? So the cars are like 4,000 or 5,000 cheaper, depends on how much the car value is, right? But people will buy cars cheaper here, only here. So this is the beauty of it, okay? And for the first 25 years, after 25 years, if the government after that says, you know, they want to change the rules or whatever, then they can consider what is appropriate at that time after 25 years of that tax-free thing, right? Yeah, so we need a place like this so we can integrate all the top brands, you know. And there's also for used cars here, there is all the premium brands here, and we also have all the normal brands here, and you have an exhibition hall here. So people come all the way, they can buy cars a little bit cheaper. Even the used cars are so cheaper because the used cars no SST tax, nothing. The used car is a 30,000 ringgit, and you can get it for like 22 or 25 cheaper, 5,000 ringgit cheaper. People don't mind traveling all the way down to Auto City a little bit further to get a cheaper car, right? So this is an idea, and then we can also, you know, get people to test drive the cars on the small little track here. And also there's a golf course here, and maybe in the future, you know, in this area, you know, there's a, I don't know, maybe there's a Disney World, a Disneyland, or Universal Studios next year, and there's some, you know, another golf course. Just imagine what you could do with the empty space of land, you know. Maybe Gamuda. I like Gamuda because Gamuda has a really nice development. They are a very good development company. They have a very nice way of designing townships with their alam flora and everything, or the green and the golf course and everything. They all do very, very nice, right? So yeah, if Gamuda can come up and build this entire township and call it Auto City Sepang, and the government recognize it as a duty-free zone for, especially for cars, and maybe also motorbikes as well, because we have Modenas, we have Harley Davidson, we have Ducati. So orang-orang yang suka kereta, motorbike and stuff like that, come here, spend your money, right? And we need this. So it's nice, right? People come all over the country, just come to Auto City because they want to see the latest and greatest, the newest tech cars, the flying cars, whatever, UFO cars, whatever. You know, we have everything here. So let me know in the comments if you like this idea, if you have anything, suggestions, what you think. And I just want to share this, something different in the channel, so all of you can understand maybe in the future if the future government or the next future government has maybe $5 billion or $4 billion, can allocate some space. I'll put a map somewhere in this video so you can see where we could propose to put this place, you know. And I put it on the map here, yeah. And then maybe someone can come up with an idea to propose to build this place and make sure it's a duty-free zone, so people get tax, like sales tax free, don't have to pay sales tax, and the cars are cheaper. And also the companies, especially in the middle here, don't have to pay any corporate tax for the first 10 years. And also for the new car brands, I don't know what is the new car brand in the future. In Malaysia now, the new car brand is Xpeng, right? Maybe in the future, if Genesis comes into Malaysia, they'll set up their shop here, then the government should give them, okay, corporate tax free for 5 years. You don't pay any corporate tax, you don't pay any sales tax. Okay, but we want to support you to you open a business up here, and you can provide your product and services to the market, right? So this idea is good. It helps to take care of the industry, and everyone here in Auto City can be competitive, including the used cars dealers as well, and also the accessories shops and the mechanics and whatever, you know, want to change stuff like that. And also there's a social zone here, stuff like that. Okay, so you got the idea. This is the idea of the Auto City Sepang duty-free zone for cars. Hopefully, if any of you find this idea very inspiring, very lucrative in terms of car business, then you should propose to your bosses, to your directors, to your CEOs, to your angel investors, to your whoever you know in your contacts, or to the government, or you know. So yeah, if you find this video interesting, let them watch this video, get the idea. I put some pictures on this video so you can get idea what building should be in the video and stuff. But overall, this is an idea I like to share, and I think if you find it interesting, give this video a like, subscribe. Now see you all in the next fun Cute Car TV video. Thank you all for watching.